Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Fitri Setiawati, Chemistry Education Class B. I will present a report on the result of the praktikum. Title: Alumina Extraction from wood. Objective: study the extraction of metal oxide from wood and characterize compounds produced by FTIR. Literature review: extraction is a chemical separation technique for separating or withdrawing one or more component or compounds from a separating. The mixture by extraction is the difference in the solubility of the substance in the solvent. There are two types of solvent: polar solvent that can mix with water, and non-polar solvent that can mix with fats or oils. There are several factors that affect the extraction process, namely the types of solvent, the number of dissolved compounds at extraction, and the speed of extraction. The solvent used in extraction must be selective. It can only attack the desired active compound. Heating and duration of stirring else affect the result of the extraction process. Aluminum and oxygen are the constituent compounds of aluminum oxide with the chemical formula Al2O3. It is the most common of some aluminum oxides and is specifically identified as aluminum 3 oxide. It is often referred to as alumina, or also called oxide or aluminum, depending on the specific shape or use. Because alumina has a hardness of 7 on the most scale, alumina is commonly used as an abrasive material. Method: experimental tools and materials. Tools: first, beaker glass, measuring cup, watch glass, desiccator, spray bottle, glass funnel, measuring flask, spatula, glass stirrer Erlenmeyer, reagent bottle, magnetic stirrer, analytical balance, hot plate, flame hot oven, distillation apparatus. Next, materials. First, dry mud, distilled water, universal indicator paper, tap water, tissue, filter paper, washing soap, KOH, HCl, and KBr. Experimental work scan. Method 1. First, take 2,5 gram of dry mud that has been calcined and place it in a beaker 50 ml. Then add 15 ml of 2M NaOH solution. Stirring with a magnetic stirrer for 30 minutes. Separate the sediment with filter paper, then transfer the filter to a 50 ml beaker. Next, add 20 mHCl to pH 8. Use universal pH indicator paper. Heat the solution 70 derajat Celsius to form a precipitate. Then cool the solution to room temperature. Next, separate the precipitate format. Next, wash the sediment with distilled water until the pH of the water is neutralizing. Then the precipitate is heated in an oven at 110 derajat Celsius to a constant wake. Record the final sediment mass obtained, then analyze with FTIR. Method 2. First, take 2,5 gram of calcined dry mud and place it on a 50 ml beaker. Then add 15 ml of 2M HCl solution. Cover the beaker with a washcloth, stir and heat the solution with a magnetic stir for 30 minutes in the flame hot. Separate the sediment with filter paper, then transfer the filter to a 50 ml beaker. Next, add 2M NaOH to pH 3. Use a universal pH indicator paper. Separate the precipitate format when the filter. Add 2M NaOH to pH 8. Next, wash the sediment with distilled water until the pH of The water is neutral washing. Then the precipitate is heated in oven at 110 derajat Celcius to a constant wake. Record the final sediment mass obtained. The analysis with FTIR. And discussion. Result. Method 1. The result is heated into the oven until the result dries and is of constant weight of 1,038 gram kurang 0,8616 gram sama dengan 0,1622 gram. Method 2. The result is heated into the oven until the result dries and is of constant weight of 0,9730 gram dikurang 0,8800 gram sama dengan 0,093 gram. Discussion. Method 1. Red solid with concentrates NaOH then Al2O3 dissolve and produce aluminum ions. Silicon and aluminum contained in red mud will dissolve simultaneously when NaOH solution is used as a solvent. The reaction that occurs in the extraction process is shown by reaction. Silica and alumina will dissolve in alkaline condition as sodium silicate and sodium alumina with a constant mass of 37,23 grams. Alumina is precipitated by adding HCl to pH 8, which is the optimum pH for aluminum precipitation. Aluminum oxide is soluble in NaOH, while the impurities are insoluble. 2. In method 2, the solvent used is HCl. The addition of HCl to the dry mud will dissolve the alumina, while the silica will remain in the mud. Alumina in red mud will easily dissolve in HCl, both in high concentration and low dilute concentration. The reaction that of Al2O3 plus 6 HCl menghasilkan 2 LCl ditambah 3 H2O. Conclusion. From the alumina extraction experiment from the mud that have been carried out, it can be concluded that the red mud or soil contains mineral in the form of silica and aluminum. Aluminum has an oxide in the form of alumina Al2O3, which is amphoteric and can be soluble in alkaline or acid solvent. The result of the alumina extraction experiment in method 1 obtained a constant mass of 0,1622 grams, and method 2 obtained a constant mass of 0,093 grams.